highly debated topic that I see coming up over and over again on Twitter and even, like I said, in our comment section was third base.
Mm-hmm.
Yooper, what do you think of the third base? I've heard Nick Madden, I've heard Ryan Kreidler, I've heard Jonathan Scope, I saw Lipsius in the comments. What are you making of this situation? Is it just going to be a revolving door of guys, or is there anyone you look at and are really pulling for, or expecting to take that position by storm?
Yeah, I don't know about by storm. I think the guys from Philadelphia, Maton, makes sense as a starting point. If they want to get a veteran on the field like Scope and someone else wins the second base job, maybe he gets some playing time there. I think odds are good we see a bit of a revolving door, unless one guy really steps up, has a big spring, and grabs control of the job early on. Malloy was just mentioned. I mentioned him, I think maybe 1 or 2 podcasts ago. If he has a giant spring, could he leapfrog the timeline and start in the majors or be in the majors early in the spring, like by Memorial Day? That's possible. You never know how youngsters are going to grow. I have a hope for Ryan Kreidler. I know a lot of people don't think he's going to hit after what they saw last year. And I mentioned it umpteen times, so I'll mention it one more time. He got hit by a pitch in the hand. He broke his hand. That can lead to months and months of your power being sapped. So I'm very interested to see Ryan Kreidler come out this spring and see what he shows at the plate. See if a little bit of that pop that he showed in 2021 is back. If that does happen, then I'd love to see Ryan Kreidler gain a job and see what he can do over the course of a major league season. He definitely has the glove for it. And he has a good arm for the left side of the infield. The bat's the only question, but I don't believe what we saw last year is the true Ryan Kreidler. I want to see him with a healthy hand, and then we'll know.
Yep, I'm right there with you. I think his bat, can be decent enough where he can hold. I don't know if he's an everyday, third baseman for the next 5 to 10 years, but I certainly think he could maybe be that fourth infield option, be a guy that steps up. I don't want to compare him to Don Kelly because I think he can be significantly better than Don Kelly. But I'm right there with you. He's a guy, I think he's the main guy because he's still relatively young too. I believe he's only 25, 26 years old.
I think 25.
Yeah, there's still a lot of room to grow there. And he's like I see in the comments, his defense was just really something he could build on next year. And he does have decent enough power to maybe he can hit 15, maybe 20 home runs one day, which that could be a little bit of a stretch. I don't know.
He's a player I've seen 3 different times over the course of about 7 or 8 games here in Des Moines. When Toledo came over here to play the Iowa Cubs, I happened to catch games where he really did show some opposite field power, some extra base power. Really looked like a swing that would play to me at the next level. And again, defensively I've seen him play almost all shortstop. He makes all the routine plays look routine, and he also made a couple plays deep in the hole that I got to witness, where he definitely showed an arm that he can play the left side of the infield. So again, we'll see how the bat plays this year. Hopefully he can stay healthy and we'll get a real good look.